My name is Cheryl Renatza, serving as chair of today's parole panel. We are in Baton Rouge at DOC headquarters. And for the record, I'd like our staff here to introduce themselves, please.
All right. Parole Williams, Whitney Charlesburg.
Francis Abbott.
And our first remote location this morning is at Ouachita Parish Correctional Center. Would the staff there in Ouachita introduce yourself, please?
Good morning, it's Deputy Marshall.
Good morning. And we have before us Mr. Woods. Good morning, Mr. Woods.
Good morning, how you doing? How y'all doing?
Good, thanks for asking. Would you introduce yourself? Tell us your name and your DOC number.
Thaddeus Woods, 564119.
All right, Mr. Woods, do you have a parole revocation questionnaire there with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign that piece of paper?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And based on the information in that document, you're not eligible for appointed counsel. Are you ready to proceed this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm going to read the allegations against you and you'll enter a plea of guilty or not guilty, and then we'll talk about it.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You're accused of violating the conditions of your parole, specifically condition number 4. Excuse me. You were arrested on October 20th, 2022 for the offense of domestic abuse battery by strangulation and domestic abuse battery. These charges were declined and you pled guilty to the amended charge of criminal trespassing and were sentenced to 6 months parish jail. How do you plead to violating condition number 4?
Not guilty.
Would you answer Mr. Freeman's questions, please?
Okay, Mr. Wood, I noticed that when I was reading this, and look, be honest with me today, it's going to get you a lot further, okay?
Yes, sir.
It looks like you admitted at first that there was an altercation between you and Miss Battaglia. Is that true or not? Tell me right now.
Look, we had a verbal altercation about women, but as far as the domestic, we never had a domestic.
Okay, she had come to the jail to say that you hadn't done nothing, but you had already admitted to the charge by the time she got there. So y'all did have a fight.
No, we never had a fight. We never had a fight, sir. It was just an argument about a woman that the next door neighbor pulled up in our yard, and she thought it was for me.
Yeah. How did she get the marks on her throat?
She never had marks on her throat.
They got a picture of her. Come on, man. Tell me the truth. You're gonna get off easy.
She had an altercation with her brother. She had an altercation with her brother and them. Prior to that, she was trying to break up a fight and ended up getting elbowed in the eye.
How long have you been in jail?
9 months.
9 months. Okay, I have a recommendation.
All right. Mr. Woods, is there a statement you'd like to make before we vote?
No, ma'am.
All right, you ready to vote, Mr. Freeman?
Okay, Mr. Woods, I wish you'd have been a little bit more honest with me. I think there was a lot more that went on. I was basically gonna just reprimand you and turn you loose because you've been in jail 9 months.
Me and her never had a altercation.
It's okay, we vote now. So my recommendation is going to be to not revoke and require him to take the sex offender domestic violence class.
Okay, Mrs. Jackson.
All right, Mr. Woods, my vote is the same. I think you can benefit from the domestic violence program.
My vote also is the same. Do not revoke. Add a special condition that you attend and complete the domestic violence prevention program.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Good luck.
Thank you.
That concludes our business at Ouachita. Thanks for accommodating us this morning. We're going to sign off. It's 8:08.
But we have parole hearings there.
Oh, I'm sorry. We have parole hearings there. Okay. Is anybody joined? I'm sorry, we do have 2 parole cases there, so we're gonna stand by. We'll be back in just a second.
Yes, ma'am.